Oh, there we go. Just a little unprofessional here. Oh, let's see. Jesus, forgive me. It's just, it was Jesus right there with the Last Supper. Was it right? And that's over here. That's Mary Magdalene and all those people. What? It's me again. Uh, well, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. That's a good way to start a program. I mean, you forget something, and then you know. And one thing that comes to mind is that when you're a strong person, and you're proud of yourself, this and that, it's people. Or it happens to me, right? Not all the time, but just people that are close, right? And I don't know what the problem is. That I know how to control myself. I don't know what it is: jealousy, hatred, dishonor. Not that I'm not honorable. I am. I mean, dishonor from other people who show one face to you, and when you turn around, they totally like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, right? Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Yeah, I have a lot of things going on. I mean, I don't want to say them because then I have things. I mean, I keep up with the times. I have hobbies. Hey, this is my life story. You don't like it? You don't watch something else. You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. Like one thing that came to mind is there are people they don't want you to be a success. Okay, they do things to ruin your credibility or this and that. And sorry, but that's not gonna happen. Okay. People can say, there are people. I heard a story. This family turned this guy into some kind of monster. I mean, they told everybody the ladies are psychotic and the husband's very vulnerable and hides behind his wife and honey, can I do that? It's not. I know people like that. I see television shows like that. And I mean, they try to ruin their credibility. You know. And well, I can defeat it from anywhere, any place, any time. Even if I'm out of this body, right? Like they say, death or something, death, whatever. Like you hear stories, you die, whatever, and then you just come out of the body and go upstairs or downstairs, this and that. I don't know. But I read stories like that. I've always read stories. My favorite comic book, when I used to buy comic books, it's sort of not an adult thing, but for me anyway. I mean, there are comic book collecting and all this and that. All this is just, they have stores, hobby shops, right? And they have hobby stores. I mean, business people, whatever, people have hobby shops selling all kinds of things. I like craft stores, craft shops, this and that. Back in the day, when I was a kid, right, when I was a young kid, a young lad, growing up, and saw everything as nice and this and that. It's a wonderful life, wonderful world, whatever it is, whatever it was at that time. Not that I was totally ignorant or totally, didn't out of it or whatever. It's just that, You know, you remember being a kid. Everybody remembers being a kid before the soul gets destroyed by society. Or, but I was a good kid. I was people helped me, right? I was in school programs. God bless the old Morgan School. I don't know about the new Morgan School, which I used to go to, but I mean the old Morgan School was like I told somebody it was like a castle. It was like a castle, you know. I'll probably post some pictures up because I know there's some online, you know. And you know, it's like big, you know, beautiful place, wooden floors. When we'd walk on the, you know, to the lockers, or I think we had lockers. I'm not sure, but the floors would creak, and the old, I think it was oak or maple floorboards, you know. I don't know why I mean, destroy that school. I mean, it was a very nice school, and I guess it was just no money to keep up. You know, the top floors were you know, leaking, and they had like the bags and stuff fixing it. They had plastic covers on the ceilings so the rain or the water would fall on that. It was dripping in buckets and all this kind of thing, you know. But you know, I mean, that was like it was a real wonderful school. God bless those days, you know. It was real nice. Lived in a nice neighborhood. Uh, Very nice. It was very enjoyable growing up in this town, in this city. And originally I'm Bronx, New York, born there. Very nice. If you don't believe me, I got a birth certificate somewhere, hidden somewhere. Took 10,000 copies and handed them out. Here's my birth certificate. And, yeah, so, you know, I hope to succeed, against all odds. And that was a good movie, Against All Odds. Yeah. I like the song anyways. Yeah. And I think Danny DeVito, Michael Douglas, and another actress, beautiful lady, I forgot her name. I think she ended up having a relationship with Michael Douglas, the Hollywood crowd. Yeah. Yeah. So you know, I mean, hey, listen, life is a bitch. You got to deal with it. You know, I mean, you're born in a good, you see good. I saw goodness. You know, I really saw like evil, whatever was a little thing, but I was like protected somehow, like kids are. You know, don't go outside. You know, and so you know, I had my ups and downs and this and that. You know. I'm still having ups and downs, but there's nobody's business. Yeah. So why am I spouting this crap on YouTube? I don't know. But anyhow, yeah. Oh yeah, I used to listen to. I mean, I don't know. I like to talk about my personal experiences, okay? Because I think they're learning lessons for other people that they can appreciate because they can sort of have a direction to go to or some kind of thing where they're not dependent on a doctor or whatever to tell you what to do. Yeah. And so, you know, one thing, last thing on the subject is, I remember like this Morgan School place that I used to go to. You know, I mean, it's not there; it's just rebuilt. But anyway, it was nice school. There was a room, right, and then we go in there like they call it a drop-in center. And like we go in there, like after school, you know, the room was open. There was some kind of guidance person there, or whatever he was, just in the room, and they had graham crackers and milk, and we go in there, discuss our things, tell you know, and those were very beautiful days for me, very beautiful. I don't know how it was for everybody else. But when I remember walking up and down up a street, kicking during the daytime. I think it was all by myself. I wasn't scared of anything or anybody. I mean, what did I know? I don't. I was innocence, what other people call innocence. And so, did I have to know everything? I mean, but yeah. So I like the story. Like, I remember walking up the street. Kid like 10, 12 years old. I don't know. I was in the JCs, by the way. That's a program for kids, young people, boys club. I was in a boys club too. And yeah, so walking up the street, right, and all these oak trees. It was like in the fall time or something. Very beautiful atmosphere. And I was walking up the street, and then they have a statue, a monument of John F. Kennedy with writing. I think it's still there. I'm going to go walk sometime or something to explore this city. I like the daytime walks. Everywhere you go, nighttime can be a little dangerous, because you don't see what's coming. You don't see who's there and this and that. I mean, you know, and so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't know if it made sense. I mean, it made sense to me. I mean, I'm not talking Looney Tunes. I'm just talking like give a young kid advice or something, or. I played Big Brother. I played Big Brother. I don't know. I mean, I heard a long time ago about the Big Brother program, which still exists, and you have to be very careful with those people. But they still exist, Big Brother, because I was one. I didn't get paid, to be a Big Brother. So I enjoyed the company of these kids. One kid would come up to me, blah blah blah, whatever. And I just I went to their mom's house, this and that. Nice kids, and I took them out for ice cream, and went to Amherst to a farm over there, apple picking and this and that. Well, these young kids, I helped them. I was probably because I was doing the same thing that was done to me. I was helped a great deal as far as I know. They took me out of the city, and then just showed us around different parts of Amherst or whatever it was. And we would stay with professors and all this. It was a great outfit, great outfit. There should be programs for kids like that these days. They had one, I forgot what his name is, Venture or Venture. Yeah, like the extracurricular activities after school or summer vacation. We'd stay a week somewhere in Amherst College somewhere, and it was very nice, very nice, very nice. I appreciate the person that came up with that program. Very nice person, very nice person, very nice person. I agree. I'm not going to mention names, but she was, wonderful person. She's still around. God bless you. But I hope I never see you again. Or, because this is like that's the past is the past. So maybe that's rude, But hey, if I see you, I'm talking to the person that started a young program that I was in. Very nice program. If I see you, I'll say hi and enjoy your life. And remember Doobie's Farm. That was great. Remember Doobie? We stayed. I'm talking to her. Hope she's watching this. But Doobie had a farm. Very nice. But I'll discuss that some another time. Okay. So thank you very much. God bless America.